past years, Filipino are wearing barong and Filipiniana and bahag for boys, till Western colonization influenced the dress code in the Philippines and wear such Americana. Religion. The nature of religion in the pre-colonial Philippines is often unclear. Religions present include animism, indigenous religious beliefs, and mythologies such as Anito and influences from Hinduism and Buddhism. The earliest pieces of evidence that exist are archaeological finds, including Hindu, Buddhist gold statues. Education system. Westernization efforts have influenced the education system of many nations throughout the world. Such efforts have impacted education in recent Turkish history. As well, it is argued here that Westernization has pushed forth a very narrow and indigenous way of knowledging and learning in Turkish history. And it has been assumed that this has been beneficial for Turks because of promises of modernity. Food. Dishes like arroz caldo, valenciana, menudo, afritada, estofado, pochero, and so on are the Western influence in the Philippines.
Entertainment. Secular entertainment in theoretical form would have Christian's element. These include the Moro Moro, which depicts the Muslim-Christian wars, the Sinapulo, a play in the Passion of Christ, the Dukto, a literally musical form associated with the 9-day series of prayers, and the Carillo, a shadow play. Life in the Philippines generally revolves around the extended family, including parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, up to the several times removed, and other relatives. For Catholic families, godparents, those to whom care of children is trusted should the parents die or otherwise be incapacitated, also figure prominently in the kinship network. Members of the extended families typically gather for major life events such as baptism and confirmations, for Catholic Filipinos, circumcisions, for Muslim Filipino, and marriages, as well as the traditional religious and the national holidays. Among the religious holidays officially observed in the Philippines are Christmas and Easter, as well as the Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of the Muslim fasting month of Ramadan. Other major holidays include New Year's Day, Labor Day, May 1, and Independence Day, June 12. For their festival fare or everyday food, major meals in most Filipino societies are built around boiled or steamed rice or rice noodles. Small amount of meat including chicken, pork, in non-Muslim communication, goat or fish complement the rice or the noodle core, along with an assortment of fruits and cooked vegetables. Assorted alcoholic drinks are made from coconut sap, sugarcane, and rice. Balut, a parboiled embryonic duck still in the egg, is a popular street food in the Manila area.
When you say Westernization, it is the adoption of the practices and culture of the Western Europe by societies and countries in the other parts of the world, whether though compulsion or influence. Westernization reached much of the world as part of the process of colonization. So education can present opportunities and equip people with skills they may need. The right to education is often in opposition to the right to maintain one's cultural, religious, and linguistic tradition. We, that is the West, have created an international education system that does not take into account their surroundings, the opportunities for jobs, or lack thereof, the types of the job, the socioeconomic status, the religious beliefs, or the cultures in general of those that are being impacted by the system. This itself defeats the purpose of empowerment because it can lead to useless tools and information while also slowly deteriorating culture. Pakikipagkapwa-tao means relating to someone else as fellow human being. Filipinos' most evident Pakikipagkapwa-tao means relating to someone else as fellow human being. Filipino most evidently exemplify pakikipagkapwa-tao through the practices of bayanihan and the budol fight. The former is more widely done in the rural areas of the country, when one person needs to accomplish a task, such a moving house. For example, the whole community pitches in to help, no question asked. The latter is a dining practice where a large group of people eat together with their hands, no utensils. So this was initially done in the military as a way for the higher ranking official to show unity with the troops. So pakikipagkapwa-tao helps people by fostering solid communities and families that look out for one another. It gives Filipino assurance that during times of hardship, they can rely on the people around them for help. Napahalaga sa pamilya are family-oriented. Filipino are known for having strong and close family ties. They place high regard and put importance in their family before anything else. They work all day and do all they can do to feed and provide for their family. In other countries, when a person turns 18, he or she can live away from his or her family. So in the Philippines, they value their families. We value our families so much that they can pagiging masiyahin. Filipinos are generally a happy people. We can smile whatever the situation. Our happy-go-lucky nature and positive mindset allow us to be bounced back from the duress of the circumstances, from disaster, wars, and surely from this pandemic. But has it ever crossed your mind that this asset could be a liability? One of the humanity goals is contentment, and yet it is equally true that genuine happiness is derived from the life well lived. Resilient. The word resilience has been thrown around to describe how the Filipinos are able to pick themselves up in the face of disaster. Calamities abound in the country, with the ongoing pandemic, natural disaster, and extremely iniquity to just name a few. As the incapacitated suffer at the hands of the overwhelmed government. A sense of adaptability implies the openness and willingness to learn, acceptance of life's numerous challenges, and adjustment of expectation through the application of the hard soft skills. As a learner, studying Philippine diverse history, appreciating the importance of history not only as a school subject but also as a means of discovering one's background is paramount, as improved future cannot happen without today's